Hello, church. We're looking at Zechariah chapter 4 today for our daily Bible reading. Word of the day, or name of the day, is Zerubbabel. He was the governor of the land of Judah at this time, and he was the one who starts off the rebuilding process of the temple of God. However, the people will get a little slack and stop rebuilding the temple, and he is here promised through Zechariah's message from God that he will actually finish this construction project. So let's look at verse 9. So the hands of Zerubbabel have laid the foundation of this temple. His hands shall also finish it. Then you will know the Lord of hosts has sent me to you. For who has despised the day of small things? For these seven rejoice to see the plumb line in the hand of Zerubbabel. They are the eyes of the Lord, which scan to and fro throughout the whole earth. Once again, a lot of interesting components in these few verses. Once again, this is God even saying, look, you will know that I am God, that I'm the one in charge, because this is going to happen. Zerubbabel started building the temple, and he will see it finished, even though the people slacked off for a while and stopped doing it. So this will get accomplished, knowing that God is in control. The next thing we see is that God's eyes are everywhere, that he sees and knows everything, right? That's the imagery that we get here from this description of the seven eyes of the Lord. Now, God doesn't literally have seven eyeballs. He is spirit, but just this description, this completeness, that God sees and knows everything. And the next component is this amazingness that there's beauty in even the small things, right? Something that people might think are insignificant. If God is with it, those small things are great things because you're doing what God has called you to do. So we can see in the grand scheme of world history, it might seem a small thing for them to rebuild this temple, but it's what God wanted them to do. So this small task is a great task. So as we look at what we are doing, are we focused on that? Are we doing what God has called us to? Are we being faithful? And can we see the things we start brought to completion? Right? That is a great hope we have here. Last interesting component here in the genealogy of Jesus. This man is mentioned in both genealogies, in Matthew and in Luke, right? So once again, as God is working through these things in time and space, this unique man, this governor of Judea in this time, is linked in the genealogy of Christ himself. So once again, his small moment of fame, so you will, in the history of Israel, doing his task, ends up being part of Christ and of coming to save the world, to be this coming branch that we looked at last week. Once again, this is the beauty of God working and being in control of all things. All right, church, have a great day.